This is where all my gardening stuff lands. At one point it was organized, but now it's a bit of a mess. And I want to refinish this table, so I am losing my storage space here, and without spending a penny, I'm going to get some wall shelves up so that I can organize this better and show you how you too can organize your garage without spending a penny. My name is Sarah, and I like to take things that are ugly and beat up or pulled out of the trash and make them beautiful again. Welcome to my channel. Here's the space I'm working with. Once I move the table, I want to hang some shelves up on the wall so that I can get stuff up off the floor. And the way I'm going to do this without spending a penny is I picked up these shelves out of my neighbor's trash. And I keep an eye out for things that might be useful, and I nab them when I see them. So I like to work smarter and not harder. And in figuring out how to hang this on the wall, you can do one of two things. You can hang it into studs, or you can get those special drywall screws that will hold things on to drywall without the stud behind it. I didn't want to mess with those. So I just held the board up to the wall about where I would want it and drew on the wood plank where the studs were in alignment with the wall. And then I put it on the floor and put the other board up against it and marked about the same spot. I didn't care about being exact. As long as most of the screws hit a stud, I would be happy because I'm not going to put a lot of heavy stuff on this. So then I marked and reattached all the brackets to the spacing that I had marked on both the boards. Some of the metal pieces were bent, and just with some pliers, I was able to bend them back into place. Really high quality metal here, right? I was hanging this on a wall that has electrical going through it somewhere. So we used a tool to try to figure out where the current was, and we kind of decided the tool wasn't really working. It wasn't giving us a confident answer. So I just flipped the breaker, so at least while we were screwing this into the wall, we wouldn't hit any live electric wires, and then we'll try afterward to make sure that nothing burned down. So hanging the shelf is pretty straightforward. You get a hoist of some sort, which in this case I enlisted the help of my husband. And once we got it level as best we could, I took a pencil and marked where all the holes needed to go to pre-drill. We could take the shelf away, pre-drill all the holes, and then have my husband again hold the shelf up against the wall while I screwed in a few of the screws on the left and the right side, enough to hold so he could back off, and then we could finish screwing the shelf in. And then we repeated that same process with the second shelf. And then we needed to turn the power back on to make sure we didn't have any shorts or something in it. Worked fine. So now it's time to get organized. Part of this cleanup also included clearing off this drying screen I'm using. I needed to get most of the larger garlics braided and then all the smaller garlics put into a box so that I can use this screen to put my onions on to dry. Now we're ready to enjoy our finished work, a nicely organized section of the garage. I hope this has inspired you to be resourceful and find ways to get projects done without spending any money. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in my next one.